This E3 special report is sponsored by iRacing.com.
What's up, guys? Welcome to Inside Sim Racing. I'm Jessica Lopez, and this is your E3 special report on iRacing 2.0. We're going to talk about their presence at the show and the new tire model, which we all got to try in the Nationwide car over at Texas. First up, I'm going to pass it to the guys, and they're going to give you their take on the new tire model.
Darren Gage here with my colleagues Tom Hackey and Sean Cole, and we're here to tell you guys about what we thought about the new tire model by iRacing. Drove the Nationwide car at Texas. Tommy, first up, what'd you think?
Really a lot easier to feel yourself on the edge when you're losing grip, when you're rotating that car around just the slightest bit. You know, a lot easier to feel that butt feel. I think right now I sit down in a sim and it takes me 10 minutes or so to sort of start to feel the rotation of that car. I think with this new tire model, that's actually enhanced a little bit. It might be quicker to get on your feet in that way.
I agree. Sean?
Well, in a nutshell, for me, I would have said iRacing has my favorite physics in all of Sims.
Sure.
But there's always something missing. And this is some of that force feedback, some of that grip level stuff that has been missing, and it just makes it more predictable. Like you said, that 10-minute acclimation time just happens so much quicker. And I guess the word natural is what comes to mind. It's what I expect of a sim car now.
Yeah, and I agree with that too. And the biggest thing for me was feeling that it was pushing. You know, I felt the car pushing right away. The setup we were driving was really tight.
Yes, it was.
The car didn't really rotate much going into the corner. It basically was pushing. You had to get it right down on the line, keep it there, be off the throttle, and then slowly come back on the throttle. But if you came on too quick, man, that thing was pushing towards the wall. But you felt it right away, and you could, back off the throttle and correct it. And another thing I'd like to say about it too is Jessica drove it. And she's going to talk about it after this too, but I couldn't believe how quickly she adapted.
She picked it right up.
Yeah, she took it easy coming out of the pits and just kind of babied it actually. But then she got it on the banking, and Texas and the Nationwide is not all that easy in the current tire model, and she was driving pretty quick. You know?
I think some of those signals that it starts sending you. So you mentioned the push. It's not just waiting for the screen and reacting to that, but it's just a better sensation in the wheel, so hey, I'm going to hit that wall if I don't slow it down.
Yeah.
Yep. Tommy, anything else?
No, I think that's it. I mean, it's not to say that it's easier in any way. It's still the same old, difficulty, but it's just there's something more. It's
where
more detailed.
Yeah, we've talked about this a lot, and I'll speak for all this. It's where the rubber meets the road. We're really feeling that rubber meeting the road more, I think.
Yeah.
And we asked if we could try it on a road course. Wasn't ready for road courses. Wanted to try it on with other cars. Didn't. All we got to try it was Texas, Nationwide.
Yeah.
And
very limited.
Yeah, and I'd like to thank Kevin Bobbitt for letting us try it while we were there. And they weren't just running this for everybody. If you were, were an iRacer and came up and asked Kevin, they'd boot it up. They were running the Mazda and some other stuff for the general public.
Yeah.
But
it was by request, but anyone who asked got a shot at it.
Yeah, absolutely.
So can't wait till June 22nd. That's just around the corner. You guys should be looking forward to it too, man. I got a feeling it's going to create some awesome racing. I'm definitely running whatever they come out with as soon as that car is available.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The T500 RS wheel and pedal set from Thrustmaster, officially licensed by Sony in Gran Turismo 5 and designed for the most die-hard racing fans. It has unmatched power and precision, it's backlash-free, and totally responsive. With this wheel and pedal set, users will go farther than ever before in their racing experience. To find out where to purchase the T500 RS, visit www.thrustmaster.com.
Open Wheeler is not just another racing seat. It's made with the input of real racing fans who know the mechanics of racing. The Open Wheeler can be used by almost anybody, from a small child to a fully grown adult. Just like the seat in a real car, Open Wheeler has a wide range of adjustable positions, just like a real car, including the angle of the seat up and back, and the pedal distance and wheel height. Open Wheeler is super light and it only weighs about 50 pounds, and it's really easy to move around the house with its built-in wheels, and it folds down for easy storage.
Welcome back to the show. As I mentioned earlier, we all got to try the new tire model, including myself. And I don't know if it was my luck that day or if it's the new tire model, but driving iRacing seemed a lot easier for me. I attribute that to maybe just being able to feel the car a lot more. So that's my take on the new tire model. While we were there at the booth, I got to interview Kevin Bobbitt of iRacing and talk about the new tire model and iRacing 2.0. Here's my interview with Kevin. I'm here with Kevin Bobbitt of iRacing. Nice to see you here at E3.
Thanks for coming to visit us again.
No problem. It's always great to see you guys, and this year you're at E3. Tell us a little bit about your experience here at the show.
This show has been great. Tons of diehard people into games, racing games in particular. It's been really good for us so far. We've been here 3 days and getting a little hoarse, but so far so good.
All right, and we noticed you got the tire model, the new tire model here, and the guys have already tried it. When is this going to be available to the public?
Well, we're shooting for August still to get it out on all the cars. You know, we're working as hard as we can. Dave's back in the office, and he's working really hard on the tire model, and hope to have it out as soon as we can. The guys got to try it on the Nationwide car, and I think, they'll tell you about it later, but I think they had a good time driving it.
And speaking of August, we know that version 2 of iRacing is going to be available in August as well. You guys are constantly updating iRacing. Why is version 2 so special?
That's a great question. iRacing 2.0 is really the culmination of 3 years worth of work. We launched in August of 2008, and as you know, every about 3 months we put out a new build, and we've been doing that for 3 years now. So we've really come a long way. The new tire model is really significant improvement. It really is revolutionary in terms of what it's going to do for sim racing. So we thought it was appropriate that we didn't just put out a patch and not have anybody know about it. We wanted to really celebrate the fact that we've come this far in 3 years.
We know that Dave Kamer's been working on the new tire model for quite some time now, even back when we went to Boston and visited iRacing. And so this version 2.0 is mainly built on the new tire model, right?
Well, absolutely. The tire model is a key part of it. It's not the only part of it, though. So we've got new aero coming. We've got new content coming. Suzuka is coming. The Ford GT's coming. The Honda LMP car is coming. So it's not just the new tire model. We also have some new features like heat racing that'll be coming. So it's a real new version of iRacing. Absolutely.
All right, so I'm looking around here and I don't see Sean anywhere. Where's your partner in crime?
Well, we didn't let Sean out of the office this time. We left him back in the office to finish up working on the next episode of iRacing TV. So you ought to be seeing that about the time you're watching this. So.
All right, so a couple weeks from now we can look forward to that?
That's the plan, absolutely.
All right, well, we also look forward to iRacing TV in addition to version 2.0 of iRacing coming in August, which was right around the corner. And thank you for seeing us today, and have a blast at the rest of your time here at E3.
Thanks so much for coming by.
All right, that's going to wrap up our look at iRacing over at E3 2011. For those of you that didn't get to attend the show, the new tire model will be out shortly in just a few days from now, June 22nd. Make sure you own that Nationwide car, and if you don't, we highly suggest that you go out and get it. Visit our website, InsideSimRacing.tv. We have a special page dedicated just to iRacing, and you can join in on the forums and join the conversation. I'm Jessica Lopez. Checker flag is out, and so am I.